All right, Jimbo fixed up my plane cover for 1638 Hotel. He had a sew patch in it to cover a hole where my thermometer used to stick out of my windshield because we relocated it. So I'm getting ready to take that back to the plane. He's up flying his plane with somebody that he's trying to sell it to on a test flight. So we got the National 425 in here. A little thicker on the bottom on the back than it was before I had it packed. But still works. It pushes me forward enough in the seat that I won't need to relocate the rudder pedals. But I'm going to put some wooden blocks on them. The plan is to come over here and cut some wooden blocks to fasten on the fronts right here. We'll screw through the back about 2 inches. We'll cut it and form it right the same shape as the pedal and put some non-skid on them. That extra 2 inches will make it where my knees will still have a little bit of a bend to them when I'm full left or right rudder. Just to make me comfortable. Probably don't need it, but I want to make sure I have full unrestricted movement, especially as a newbie flying this thing. And we're going to take this Hobbs meter right here. We're going to mount that right here in the panel, right about there. Of course, it'll face this way. So that'll fit right behind here. Move the pedals, and then we got to adjust the ailerons a little bit. When I center the stick, this one's a little bit down and the other one's a little bit up. We want them equal, like that and like that. Oh. Right like that. But the stick is off to the side a little bit the way it's rigged. So we're going to rig the stick straight, fix the rudder pedals, mount my Hobbs meter, button her back up, and I'll be good to go for some ground taxiing. We're going to start out low speed. We'll do some high speed taxis lifting the wheel. After I do that for a few hours, a couple different times, total a few hours, and I get comfortable with the ground handling and the braking and how the rudder reacts with the wind in the high speed taxi. Then when it's warm enough, we'll take her off the runway and climb up to about 4,000 feet, way up in there. And at 4,000 feet, I can get a feel for it. Practice slow flight, practice some stalls, because you got to know how it stalls. No stall warning in this thing, it just does it. And I got to get my airspeeds down so I can document it. And once I can stall it and slow flight it up there, I'll be able to slow flight over the runway coming in for landing, because that's what you're doing. The time to find out how to stall it is at 4,000 feet when you can recover instead of 50 feet above the runway where you end up driving yourself into the ground like a tent stake. We're not going to do that. So that's the project. It's getting cold out here. We're going to go get some dinner after Jim finishes flying the guy he's looking to fly in. That should be him here, I hear. See if I can see him. I hear him. There he is. That's Jim's Cherokee. $45,000. He's got a buyer for it and his wife that are in the plane right now. And hopefully the test flight goes good and they like it and they seal the deal. That'll be 2 planes Jim sold in a month. He's also got a Mooney in another hangar he can fly with a partner, the one he just restored. So, anyways, beautiful night out here in Suffolk. A little chilly, but the wind's died down. Sun's going down. So that's the EAA biplane project, folks. Coming along. I'm getting closer and closer. Just little details. Now I got to walk over to my plane and put my cover back in it. So, America. Also got my foul weather gear here for flying over the bay especially. This is a flotation device that I want to wear when I'm over the Chesapeake Bay, just in case. This plane has not flown since like 2004, but then in 2016 it was disassembled and gutted, put back together, still never flown. So I'm going to be a test pilot. Always wanted to be a test pilot. So we're going to be a test pilot. 3140 Bravo. We're going to get it done. Just got to move them rudder pedals, like I said, and adjust the ailerons. Put a Hobbs timer in so I can keep track of my flight hours in this thing for the insurance company. Button her back up. Get her done. America.